Hi everybody, and here we are at Sandfield House Farm, Caravan Park. This is about a mile outside Whitby. I'll just say before I take you for a quick whiz around the site, the drive-in is absolutely spectacular. The drive across the Yorkshire Moors is absolutely beautiful. I mean, if you get the opportunity to come here, just stop off if you can. There's plenty of parking places on the route along the moors. Just stop off and take in that scenery. It is absolutely stunning. We'll have a walk around. I did ask one of the wardens how many pictures there are here, and she couldn't actually tell me. But I've had a look at the site map, and again, the site map is really detailed. A nice little glossy booklet that you get. But I've counted up about 150 pictures in total. Now, there's only about 50 of those pictures that are actually available to rent at any one time, because the rest of them are seasonal. So let's go and have a look around then. Have a walk up into the park itself. Just for your information then, the pitch fees here, on low season they're £28 per night. The high season they jump to 31, and they do have events nights here. You can have a look here. They're setting up for Halloween, and they do various events during the year, and they then jump up to £33 a night. But as I say, sometimes it's quite difficult getting on this site because there are only about 50 pictures available, because the rest are all seasonal. And the seasons here, it starts, I think it said, from the 6th of March right through to the 3rd of November when it closes down. They do have a cottage on site, which we're just going to see in a moment, but this is open all year round. But I'll go to a bit more detail in that when we come up to it. There are some additional costs if you are coming here. You'll pay an extra £3.10 a night to erect an awning. It's £2 per night for each dog, and a maximum of 2 dogs. And there is a £28 non-refundable deposit if you don't turn up. So here we go, we'll have a walk around. See, the views here are spectacular, and the way the park's designed, it doesn't really matter where you are, you will get a sea view, because it's very much tiered. So wherever you are parked on the park, generally you will get a good view. Okay, so the cottage I spoke about is here. It's a 2-bedroom cottage. It's open all year round. All the facilities are in there. You just turn up, basically, park up, and just use it as you wish. I have had a look today at the availability, and it seems to be packed up for most of the year. So obviously it's very popular. It does have its own tennis court, and it is no smoking and no pets. So if you are looking at getting away to Whitby, you're looking for somewhere to stay that's close, then this could be an ideal spot. I did try to have a look at what the tariff was on this, and I couldn't find out because there was no availability. It wouldn't actually give me a price. So like all the sites nowadays, once you arrive, you'll stop here, and someone from main reception will come out. Obviously it's masks on. With COVID and all that, there's all the normal procedures and practices put in place. There's plenty of sanitizer around. There are limitations when it comes to using the dishwashing area, the washing facilities, the toilets, etc. But we're going to have a look at those in a moment. So we have coded barriers. They're not automatic. Even on the way out you need to put in a code. There are no fobs. You'll just get a code when you arrive, and that code you'll use for coming in and out. We're parked just there as you come in, and as we come round, we've got the toilet block there and main reception here, and there's a cottage and the entrance down there. So I'll say here's the main entrance. You'll come through. Shower block is all just explained. Come through here then, and they do have a dog walking area, which is right at the top of this track up here. See the gate up there. It is just a field basically, but this time of year it is just a mud bath. We've avoided using it because the dogs get absolutely filthy up there. However, on saying that, what they do have here at the side of the shower block down here, we'll have a walk down and have a look at it. They have a doggy shower, but not only is it a doggy shower, it's hot and cold water, so it's absolutely superb. A lot of places I've been to, they do have these showers for the dogs, but generally it's only cold water. But here there's a proper regulator on there, so you can come in here, wash your dogs off before you take them back to your van. So yeah, we use that a few times, particularly when we had the dogs down on the beach this morning when they're covered in sand. So I'm sure in the summertime The dog walking up there is absolutely superb, but this time of year, when the grass has just turned to mud, I'd probably warn against it. So you come round, this car park here, all the cars of the people that have got seasonal pitches, because you're not allowed to take your cars onto the pitch. And then when we close down, or when they close down in November, this here becomes the storage site for all the caravans that you can see around the site that are here on seasonal pitches, because obviously they clear the pitches then, and that gives the opportunity for the wardens etc. to start doing the administration and getting the site ready and prepped for the following year, or for when they open up again. So as we come around here, again, most of these units down here are seasonal pitches, with one or two that are open up for use by those that want to book in. As we come round, we can see here we have the second shower block. Again, exactly the same as the one that I've shown you. All the normal facilities are in there, all the protocols in terms of COVID and keeping yourself sort of free from any sort of viruses are all put into place. And as I said, when one shower block's closed, this one opens up. Here we have the service motor point, okay, which is great. You don't actually need your own hose here. As you can see there, we've got the drinking water and the wastewater, but both are serviced with their own hoses. You don't need to bring your own to actually detach and fill up your motorhome or your aqua rolls. But let's just take a look back at the shower block. This is one that's to the left of the main entrance as you come in. We've got the Elsona's here, nice and clean and tidy. Okay, as you can see, tap, somewhere just to dispose of all the contents of your Elson, and the flusher. Actually, the first one I've seen like this where it flushes all the way around. Okay, so again, it's always kept nice and clean. At the end of this row, we have the dishwashing area, and again, what we've got in here, there's only one sink that's available to use. That one's out of service purely because of the COVID, and obviously not wanting too many people in there, so they've cut off one of the sinks. Around here we've got the toilet block, and obviously where the wardens work from, with all the mowers and the cutters and all the sort of administration equipment that they need in there to keep the site tidy and clean. So I said, we're parked here, and you can see we've got a fantastic view looking down. All these caravans to our left and right, they are all seasonal pitches. This caravan just to the right here, that's one of the wardens. As we sweep around then, again, we've got a few units there. That caravan on the right, that's a seasonal pitch. As you can see, pretty much wherever you get parked up, you get the views. So again, just looking around the site, you can see the way it's designed. It sort of slopes upwards, so wherever you are on the site, as I've already mentioned, you're going to get a good view down over and across the bay down into Whitby. So as you can see, it's an absolutely lovely site. It's well maintained. All the normal restrictions are in place. There's plenty of signage up around the caravan site itself, just to ensure that you're keeping your distance, that you're using the track and trace, sanitising your hands and wearing a mask where need be. You also have just down the road, opposite the campsite, if you play golf, there is a golf course, and it's not just members only. You can do a daily membership and you can use the course. We've been here now for 3 days. We've had an absolutely lovely time here. It'd be a shame to actually go, but let's just have a swing round there. Yeah, as you can see, absolutely, I'd love to come here in the summer. The problem with this at the moment, it's really, really wet underfoot if you are on the grass. There's no pathways that lead down to these caravans, so if you have got one of these as a seasonal pitch, it is very, very muddy. We're quite fortunate we're here, okay, on the hard standing here, so we haven't been too affected by the mud and the rain, etc, etc. But I would say, if you think of coming to Whitby, this would be a lovely place to come to. The wardens here are fantastic. They answer most questions you've got or that you need to ask, They're very, very helpful in terms of getting information if you need information. I say there's only possibly 50 pictures here that are opened up to the general public, because the other 100 odd are all seasonal pictures.
Come on, Sam. Come on. This way, Sam. This way. Sam. Wrong way, you daft dog. Here he comes. He loves it.
Come on, you.
Come on. Oh, bless you.
Look at you.
Oh, you little drown rat.
Hey, feel better now. Feel better now.
Oh, yes. And Bailey's like, what? I'm not going near him. Yeah, he roll about. Are you knackered now? Are you knackered? Come on then. Let's go to Sandsend. Sam. Oh my goodness. Lucky the site's got a dog shower.